If you're wondering why I look so sweaty, it's because I just came out of a 2-hour bath. Mentally, physically, and emotionally, I'm here. Just eating a tub of ice cream. This melts all my problems away. Girl, don't judge me for eating out of the bucket. I paid for it with my own coins, so I will eat out of the bucket. I don't share with nobody. Not this. Let me tell you, when I got back my midterm for my class in metabolism, was not happy. Probably the lowest grade I've ever received in my undergraduate career. And I was like, I tried. At the end of the day, that's it. Like, you tried, you failed. I didn't fail. Kind of came close to it though. And I'm like, how does my mind not know what my body already knows what to do so well? Metabolize things. Like, my body better. I'm hoping and praying for a miracle, honestly, for the final exam. After the bath, for a dramatic 30-minute time period, I was singing to Cruel World by Lana Del Rey from Ultraviolence. If I had a movie about my life, who would I want to direct it? And I'm like, clearly I want a Quentin Tarantino soundtrack, like there's some Nancy Sinatra in there. Mix Quentin Tarantino with Sofia Coppola, Virgin Suicides soundtrack and filming of that, and Greta Gerwig's Lady Bird, and jumble it, and some Wes Anderson colors in there. Baby, explosion. That's who I'd want to direct my movie about my life. When I ask people, like, who would they want to play themselves in the movie? Girl, the only right answer is yourself. Like, no one could play your life better than you, and the trials and the tribulations. Girl, who would I want as the extras in the movie? That's a real question. If I could be any evil villain from any movie, there's only one answer I'd choose. I'd be Lord Business from the Lego Movie.
No, because I'm watching that footage back right now from yesterday night, and I'm sincerely upset that I called him Lord Business instead of President Business. Let's put some respect on El Presidente's name here, okay? Thank you. God bless America.
That guy is the single-handedly most vile, evil character I have ever encountered before. That or Dr. Evil. Because I grew up on those Austin Power movies. That's what made me believe that I had mojo. And I grew up telling myself that, and I never realized that the mojo was supposed to be libido. So I tell everybody that I had, like, mojo. Yeah. I still believe I do have the mojo. They say money doesn't buy happiness, but money bought me this damn Smarties ice cream right now, and I sure am enjoying myself. I'm quite happy. Also saw this boy who I met in a bar, and I called a stallion to his face. I saw him in the real life outside the bar, and again, he was looking like a stallion, but he kind of had this like arrogance about himself. I was gonna go up to him, but he was surrounded by chicks. They can't even call this legally ice cream. Like, there's literally no indication that says ice cream. It literally does not say ice cream at all. There's too many ingredients I can't pronounce. Why is Arabic gum in here? What are they doing in here with the gum? Turmeric? Girl. Mono and diglycerides? This is going to my fatty acid storage depot. This is gonna go feed my little triglycerides where my body needs to break them down because I'm not glycolizing. And that's pretty much all I know from a metabolism exam, but I'm scared shitless. Booty blender. I thought this was like called a booty blender. I'm not even joking when people are like, da 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 da, booty blender. I'm dehydrated. As much as I'm like, oh, I'm more good. No. I'm messy. I need to start taking accountability and responsibility. But it's not like dirty. That's the thing. Like I clean every week. I clean my bed sheets. Actually, I haven't mopped the floor in like 2 weeks. So it's like, it needs a little bit of a duster around here. But it's not dirty. It's just messy. There's a difference. I just feel like writing a love song. Every time I want to say something, it just comes out like a Lana Del Rey song. Darn it. My prof said he was on Ozempic, and I was like, okay. You teaching a little metabolism course and you throwing in your own Ozempic? And he always says the drug that's on everybody's lips, and he refers to it as Ozempic. He's a character, that man. I can't lie. He's a character. And I'm like, sir, it's on nobody's lips here but yours. So let's start with that. Yours and Hollywood's lips. But, you know, fair enough. He actually does have diabetes. So, I mean, like he said he has diabetes. So, I mean, makes sense. Once in one sentence, he mentioned how he went to McDonald's in the morning and loaded up, got himself a nice hearty meal, that he has diabetes, and he also takes Ozempic. And the kicker is that he's teaching us a course about metabolism, which I find it very funny. That, you know, just, losing my mind, I'm losing my mind. It'll be summertime, although I have to finish a lab that I didn't hand in. I had a Zoom meeting with my prof today, telling him, so that lab that I got an extension on, because I got an extension on 3 labs, I didn't hand the 3rd one in, and he's like, it's okay. Oh, there was some growl in that voice. He's like, it's okay, just hand it in before XYZ. And I was like, yes sir, I will. I'm so sorry. But he knows I got so much going on. It's hard being a girl. What can I say? It's hard putting yourself through school and working. I don't know where this accent comes from. I am not American, 0%. But when I just want my voice to have some hunger and growl to it, a little southwestern accent. It puts a little kick into it. As I was saying, my professor is awesome. See, I've had a friend to talk to. I feel like, I don't know why I'm saying this. I have 3 friends. I only have 3 friends here. But I only have 3 friends at school. So it's hard. And then everybody else I just can't hang out with because it like feels so surface level. And it's like, I can't. We're school friends. It's not like you're friends and you'd be there for each other. And I only want to be friends with someone if I'm like really going to be there for them, and vice versa. They're going to be there for me. So otherwise we can just be school friends and say hi and sit beside each other in class. But we didn't go out with each other and hang out outside of class. So it's kind of like, I guess that'll just be that. I'm just kind of taking everything day by day, because if I don't, sometimes it feels overwhelming. And still, when I think about everything, I just feel lost. I feel like I was put on some planet rock. I didn't even choose this rock, you know? Earth should have seen my rock collection because it was epic. Okay? I won't get into it, but I didn't even choose to be on this rock. And I have like no manual how to get through life, and our manual is us making it up and deciding who we want to be. And it's like, wouldn't it have been easier if you could have given me some instructions? I feel like I'm building an IKEA shelf right now. You know, and even with instructions, I mean, the universe wouldn't even want to give me instructions because it's not like I read them anyways. I'm Miss Bob the Builder herself, you know. I'd rather look at the instructions in Swedish and look at them in English. So I'm just like, Bob the Builder, you know, I can do it. Mom's getting surgery, and I just split up with my best friend. And my dog has a limp now. And we thought she was faking it because my mom has a limp because of her hip, that she's gonna get a plate and a rod shoved in her hip. But I don't know what's going on with my dog. We took her to get x-rays. They're like, oh, she's fine. So we're gonna get her another x-rays. She's slowing down. I got rejected, well, from multiple jobs, but also from 2 positions on this club that I like really wanted to be a part of, and I could have really made a difference in those positions. But you know what? The people were chosen because they were chosen, and those people in charge believe that they're going to do a great job, and I believe them too. Like, I want to be on this club again this year, this school club, because it changed my life. It changed my life. So I just want to be able to give that to people. Mostly, like, one of my main stress is this metabolism exam that's 50%. I'm not getting, like, any of the questions right. I'm not even joking. Like, people say that, but they don't mean it. No. Like, I'm gonna cry. I just don't get it. Like, no matter how hard I'm trying, I just feel like I'm, like, punching a brick wall, and I'm like breaking my hand slowly. And it's like, I could study the same amount of time I'm studying on this as on another thing, and I could get it, and I could get it so much easier. But this is just like my physics. Like, I'm not, my brain just does not work in physics. It just does not work in physics. And I did not do well in physics. And that's like the only thing I've really not done well in. And this metabolism is worse than that. Because with physics, at least I could use logical reasoning. There's way too many enzymes. Way too many little guys trying to funk up little metabolism, upregulate, downregulate everything. Why do you call it glycolysis? I don't even know. Gluconeogenesis. Like, glycerol, glucose, glycol. Why? This pyruvate dehydrogenase is real. I'm ending that. I need to have a conversation with my body. I'm like, if you understand how to do all these processes so well, body, like, put it up here. Because I'm like, if my body knows how to regulate all this metabolism stuff, this should know too. You know, I should be an expert. That's what I'm saying. Wits end. That's that close to folding. Putting the chips in. But I'm just giving my all, locked in course with this man who's retiring this year. Like, he could have retired. He was like, you guys are my last year. Like, thank you. But, like, honey, just do 39 years instead of 40. Give yourself a break. I don't know why nobody else is, like, crying over this. I just hard. I don't normally break down and cry after everything, but it's like, I am a drama queen. I own that. I was watching one of Molly Mae's YouTube videos today, and I love her YouTube videos so much. They just like make me happy, and I'm like, I want this life. Lord, give me this life. Please, Lord. You know, like, please, Lord, I'm a star. You know, like every night, I'm not even joking. I've been saying that since I was like 3 years old, before the girl in that Pearl movie, okay? So in Molly May's video, she sings her baby like every mother would, like nursery rhymes. And then I'm like, oh, I haven't even thought about that. You know what I've thought about? All the rock and roll songs I'm gonna be singing to my kid when I have a kid one day. Bro, tell me why one of them was literally like, okay, I mean, they make sense. Like Your Song by Elton John. My gift is my song. You know that one? And this one's for you. From Moulin Rouge also. Beth, I hear you calling, but I can't come home right now. Girl, my baby's gonna know the whole soundtrack to the Rocky Horror Picture Show. At the late night double feature picture show. Crest baby, love baby, have baby before I can sing songs to baby. Be married before I can have baby and sing songs to baby. Have a husband before I get married to have baby, to sing songs to baby. Have boyfriend before I have husband before I get married to have baby, to sing songs to baby. I wanna go. Hey everybody, well, shut the I need a friend that understands me and understands how much I love Rocky Horror Picture Show. It was never a phase. It was never a phase, and my mom never understood that. Bro, I realized that to have a boyfriend, I have to be in the same room as a boy, talking to a boy. Actually, talking to a man. Thank you very much. Talking to a man. Then liking each other and having good conversation, and us going on dates and talking with each other, and us reading books together, and us singing songs together and dancing to rock and roll music together. This is just me inserting everything I want. But realistically, I have to be in the same room as a man, talk to a man. He has to be interested in me, and I have to be interested in him, vice versa. Then we become boyfriend and girlfriend. And then there's like a series of things that happen when you're boyfriend and girlfriend. And then I'm like, no thanks. That's for the movies. No thanks. You know, that doesn't happen here. That doesn't happen in my life. I can call a man a stallion. No problem doing that. Say it to his face. But to have a boyfriend? Ooh. Girl, that's exhibit A. That's exhibit A. Because I just want to eat my ice cream when I want to eat my ice cream, and nobody gonna tell me when I can not and can't eat my ice cream, you know? Does he also like Elliott Smith and Red Hot Chili Peppers and Suede? Is his favorite guitarist John Frusciante? Does he know more than just Hendrix? Like, does he like B.B. King? Is he like a Stevie Ray Vaughan fan or not? I gotta know. I gotta know. My mom says those are shallow, and I say, yeah, I agree. I feel like when I know, I'll know. When you know, you know. So I'm going to go to bed, sleep on everything, meditate so hard that I go into the ether and abyss, and I meet Jesus somewhere and some blue little aliens, and they're going to tell me what I'm going to do with my life. That's what I hope, but I can't expect too much. Oh my gosh. I've been rambling for 1 hour. I shall go to bed and have great slumbers and rest my fine long raven hair upon my snow white pillow. Not actually snow white, it's just white as snow. And I shall dream of the next time we shall meet again. Until then, my fair lady, I bid thee farewell. And don't let the door hit your ass on the way out. Love you. Have a great... Bro, I need friends. Okay. Love you so much. Have a good evening. Hope you have a magical rest. Hope you are real and authentic and not trying to fit some cookie cutter life, because that's the best advice I give, because girl, you ain't cookie cutter size. I ain't either, and it's a good thing. Don't be a cookie cutter. Make your own cookies. Okay, I don't know. I need to go to bed. Lots of love. Live, love, laugh. Peace, love, harmony. Amen. Good night.